What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, guys. It's late. It's nighttime. Look at my hair. It's so soft, though, man. My hair is so soft. I was supposed to get it braided, but that didn't work out today. But anyway, guys, before we get into the video, because I do have something that I want to discuss that a subscriber mentioned to me and asked about my honest opinion about. Guys, we are going to follow these games, Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights. Go check out the trailers for both of these games. Bruh, this Suicide Squad for PS5, it's looking nice. All right, but this is what I want to talk about. Also, this game right here, bruh. This game right here, Black Myth. Oh my God, y'all. We got a lot of games to cover on this channel, so we will be covering them. The Samurai Jack game, my boy President Rose, he told me he finished playing that. I got to check that out. I hadn't played it. But this is what I want to talk about. So I have a comment, which is not on the screen. It's in my phone. I take a screenshot for the comments from yesterday's video from Brandon Burch. So Brandon, if you're watching this, thank you for the inspiration for this video. Brandon asked, he said, the way that this is looking, we might get Tournament of Power in this game. Maybe. What do you think, DM? I want your honest truth about it. When he mentioned that comment, this screenshot came to mind. It came to mind the stuff that I had been talking about with the screenshots that came out, because there's some issues that are there as far as the Tournament of Power, but as far as them fighting on the ground and things like that. But things like that can very easily be rectified by simply calling it original content. That they could rule out that. But this screenshot here is what came to mind when he said Tournament of Power. The reason why is because look how many enemies are on the screen, okay? This is that exact same screenshot, guys, just at a different angle, okay? Exact same screenshot. It's just at a different angle. You see the guy with the red hair here? Vegeta clearly doing a kick, a punch. That's the guy in the blue right there. If you go to this angle, see that? It's the exact same thing, okay? But anyway, this screenshot really comes to mind, and the other one with Goku, because of the sheer number of enemies. Look at all of these enemies, guys. The Tournament of Power consists of about 80, I think it was 80 fighters. 80-something fighters from each altogether. Now, the thing about it is this, okay? If we get into this game mode, okay, with the Frieza soldiers, the way that I believe they'll work is they won't all attack you at once. They'll behave more like the random enemies that are in the game already, where like you can literally see them right there, but until you get into their field of vision, they don't mess with you. So I think it'll kind of be the same way for Goku and Vegeta. By the way, guys, I have people been messaging me about the area that this takes place in. And I see your information, guys, and I promise you I'm doing a video. I'm going to do a video on that. So just sit tight for that. Matter of fact, let's make that the next video. Okay. But anyway, so those NPCs that you fly up to, right? They only attack you whenever you get into a certain viewpoint of them. I think that this is going to behave similar, because you see that the screenshot on the V-Jump had the 12 out of 50. I don't even know if I still have it on here or not. If I don't, then that's fine. Don't worry. Actually, here it is. This is it. Right? No, that's not it. Is that it? No, that's not it. Anyway, and so this screenshot here, where we have the 12 out of 50. Okay. Notice something on these scans. Riken pointed out this one up here, and he said it was level 250, but it's not. And that's not. I'm just correcting it, Riken. It's actually a level 20 guy. But he could very well be on to something. These guys could go up to level 250. I mean, this one here that Goku is fighting is level 130. So that's why I said that I feel like they're going to be in waves, that they progressively get stronger. Perhaps Frieza's going to be at a certain point on this, and you have to fight your way through all of these enemies that are on the screen in order to get to Golden Frieza or something to that effect. Maybe you have to fight your way through all of them or something like that. I don't know. It's 12 out of 50, but I believe you're going to fight them in waves. Now, like I said, I highly doubt all of these guys are going to attack you at once. I mean, I don't see how you could overcome that. But we know that the area effect combos and stuff like that, the area effect skills are designed to attack all of these enemies or multiple enemies at one time. So with that being said, the sheer number of enemies that are available or that are on here makes me wonder, could the Tournament of Power be possible? Because that is another hurdle that you're going to have to cross in the Tournament of Power, is having multiple enemies on the screen or in one location fighting at the same time. Now, we know that these guys aren't fighting each other. They're basically just sitting there. Looks like they're just waiting for you to get into their field of view. However, I think that, you know, if we get into it, that it does open the door for that. It does open the possibility for that, because what this shows, guys, is that they're able to put hundreds of enemies in one area. Even if they're not fighting, the fact that they're able to put them in one area says that they are able to put 80 people in one area. You see what I'm saying? For a Tournament of Power style fight. So I don't know. To me, it does lead credence. It's not saying that there will be a Tournament of Power. It's not saying that the DLC will go that far. If you ask me, DM, what's your personal opinion? Do you think that it'll go to the Tournament of Power? I believe that Kakarot will follow. The DLC will follow into Dragon Ball Super. Now, I think that it may be more like original content type of stuff, and they may leave a sequel to actually tell the Super timeline. But they did say when they were making this game that they didn't plan on it being a sequel. They didn't make it with a sequel in mind. And looking at how Xenoverse is going, guys, it's possible that they could just make it one of those service type games where they continually do DLC content for the game instead of making a brand new game. First of all, people are still going to play it. They're going to buy the DLC. Second of all, it saves them money. Like, literally, look at Xenoverse with this update. Huge update this late in the lifespan of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, okay? Now, look back when Xenoverse 2 first came out. The game looks completely different. Kakarot is going to be the same way. I believe that Kakarot is going to be the same way. Even with Dragon Ball Fighters, it's been out for, what, 2 years now or a year? Something like that. I don't remember the exact release date, but the game has already gotten a makeover, okay? Fighters even looks different, okay? And now they have all of this DLC, and they're probably going to drop some more, especially with Moro stuff going on, guys. Don't be surprised if we see Moro in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. You see what I'm saying? So the game has a ton of longevity and a ton of potential ahead of it. So it's very possible that we could get deep into Super and see some of these things happen. What I'm saying here in this video is that this scan with all of these enemies on this one screen in this one area leads credence that it could be possible, because all they would need is 80 people for the Tournament of Power. Now, there will need to be some more people that needs to become playable. Android 17, Master Roshi, and people like that. And that's another thing that I want to address is some of the playable characters. Guys, as far as the costumes, because people did mention that, Goku's costume, are we getting clothing customization? Something like that, in my opinion, wouldn't come in DLC. Clothing options is something that would come like a free update kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's something that would come in a free update, being able to change the clothing. Also, playable characters. I think that that's something that would come in it depends on the content as far as that, like making Goten and Trunks playable. You know, you look through Dragon Ball Super, they didn't really do anything in Dragon Ball Super, so there's not any downloadable content as far as Super is concerned that would lead to make Goten and Trunks playable. So something like that would probably be like a free update kind of thing. You get in there, because guys, the role of a free update is to get you playing some of the content that leads you to buy the DLC, because while you're playing it, there may be something like with the cards battle, there's going to be microtransactions. So when you go into the store, you're going to see, oh, DLC 1, DLC 2, let me check that out. You see what I'm saying? Free content draws more people into the game, which leads to sales as far as season pass and things like that. Trust me, they're not just throwing free content in the game for free. There's always an end game to it. And I know you're going to say, what about Ghost of Tsushima, DM? They're adding free multiplayer, which is also dope. I can't wait to play that with y'all. But it's free for the people who already bought the game. So I don't know how they're going to do it with theirs, but regardless, free content, when they put free content into games, guys, it's always, or most of the time, for a plan. I'm going to say this, Bandai. When Bandai adds free content, it's also for you to purchase some downloadable content. And me and President Rose also talked about that. And we both agree that we feel like this would be better. And I think everybody would agree with that. The DLC would be better if they release it along with the free update. The reason why is because you're going to have a ton of playtime. You're going to be able to play the DLC, and you're also going to be able to do the free update stuff. It just adds to the longevity of the game, and I don't think anybody would disagree with that. The people who want the card game that's excited about it, such as myself, not only would I have the card game, but I also have the DLC content as well. So that's some very, very interesting stuff, guys. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. And by the way, like I said, tomorrow's video, we're going to discuss the area, because I've had several people messaging me, and we're just gonna line this stuff up and see what's what. So guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a single upload. As soon as I get information, guys, y'all are gonna get it, and this is the best place to get it. That's all I have for right now, y'all. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.